Good afternoon and welcome to America's Home Cooking. Alright, I've done a few things and I'm going to let you know. I have boiled a dozen eggs, hard boiled them. I cooked them longer than 7 minutes because I wanted to make sure they were done. I did them exactly at 9 minutes. Alright, I have cut them in half. I have the halves here that we're going to be stuffing. And I got the yolks in here that we're going to be mashing up. So it's actually what I'm making is caviar deviled eggs, and these are delicious. I am not kidding. So I'm going to mash the yolks up some. And we'll start adding things to this. I don't think you needed to see me boil an egg, well, a dozen eggs. So I figured everybody knows how to do that. You boil hard boiled for 7 minutes. I carried it 1 minute, 2 minutes over to make sure they were. Soft boil is boiled at 5. And as you can see, the eggs don't have any black in them, so I boiled them properly. If you overcook them, the sulfur comes out of the yolk, and that's the black that you see around the yolks. You don't want that. That means you definitely overcooked. All right, now, I need my glasses. I know I don't have an apron on, but I usually don't make a mess with this, so I'm not going to do it. About half a cup. Now we're going to the black caviar. We are going to need 4 tablespoons of sour cream. Okay, we got 4 tablespoons. This is going to be so different from anything you've ever had, and I've already made this recipe twice, and everybody enjoys it, so it's really a good one. A dash of lemon juice. Now, a dash is usually 1/4 of a teaspoon, so I think I'm going to put 1/4 in, but I might work up to 1/2 teaspoon. This isn't going to go. So we're just going to add 1/4 and see how it is, because I'm going to have to taste it. And on the caviar, we need 2 tablespoons. I'm not using the red, I am using the black. With a teaspoon here. That's 2 tablespoons. I had to use a teaspoon because the tablespoon's got other stuff on it. Okay, now what else do they want in this? I never remember, that's why I always have to go back. And we're going to put a little bit of grated onion on this as well. I am going to use a red onion. It doesn't really say what, but it's just a little bit of grated onion you're going to be putting in this. I guess that's a teaspoon. We don't want it to take and overpower the caviar. We just want it to enhance the caviar. Now we're going to mash this all together. Add another 1/4 of lemon juice. This is actually going to a party for tomorrow. Now make sure that you mix the whole yolk into this. It'll have more of a cream tan, as you can see, cream color, or a light tan. And you don't want the yellow to come through it. You want it well mixed. Now this is a special bowl that you serve deviled eggs in. There's a slot for each of the eggs, half, and you just set it in like that. Keeps them separated. It makes it easier. Now we're going to stuff them. I'm using a teaspoon, measuring teaspoon. This is also good if you're watching the Super Bowl. It's a quick way of getting a lot of protein in, like taking salmon and stuffing it with, use scallions, chop up scallions with some lox, mix it with cream cheese, and make celery, take your celery and make it in about 4-inch strips, and cut them and then stuff them. That's another way you can get a lot of protein into them. And you wouldn't have to do a lot of cooking because a lot of this is just real easy to make ahead of time. We want more, we can always add more after. Got to get everything in everybody first. So even when you have a party, you don't have to do a lot of cooking. If you think about what you can and cannot serve, it makes your life much easier. You have little things like this you can do, and you don't have to worry. Just make sure that the people you're serving, they don't mind eating this, you know. Some people, they don't care, just as long as it's good, you know. Too much on it. See how easy this this was? It didn't take long. The longest was actually just boiling the eggs. And I have more recipes of doing eggs and stuffing them different ways. So we'll be trying those in the summer. Okay, I'll have to call my girlfriend now and tell her, because she's sticking it in her refrigerator. I went shopping and my refrigerator is stuffed right now. So we're going to have to do it a little different. Anyway, that's how you make caviar stuffed, caviar deviled eggs. I'll think of a title for it when I get back. I've got to go take them to her now.